So in the facial ritual, we're going to use either the facial Joya rollers, if those come in your kit, or we're going to use the wands. So while we're leaving on the eyepieces, we're going to do some facial therapy. Many clients prefer not to have oil on the face, and also because of the way that with the wands are shaped, we're working with the natural oil in the complexion. So no need to oleate the face before this therapy. So make sure their head's in a neutral position, check in with them, make sure they're comfortable, and then we can just start right on both sides of the nostrils under the cheekbone, and just lightly with the pressure of a dime begin to glide the crystals, tracing the face where around the other crystals are placed. You can check in with them pressure. A lot of times there's points right underneath the cheekbone that are a lot of trapped energy there, so just you can check in with them now that they're accustomed to the feel, and make sure that the amount of pressure is to their liking. And I like to alternate rather than having too much pressure on both sides at the same time. So we're just going to drape around, trace right underneath the cheekbones, come up, and then once you're alongside the temples, flatten out the longer part of the stone and do a slow but gentle drag around there, coming up again, finishing off the scalp, and then get creative. But a lot of times this is an area of long held tension for people, so you can just swipe the temples toward the ears, hold right alongside the ears, and then we can come down to the jaw, and same way, just be gliding those stones, offering that healing energy right alongside both jaw lines, and then coming up again. Maybe you want to do some gentle circles, very hypnotic, very relaxing, coming back up and gliding it off the head. Checking in with them and seeing if there's a way that they might enjoy a little more stimulation in certain points, particularly right in that arch, right under the zygomatic arch, right in the meeting point of the mandible and the maxilla, and holding it there. You can even do that on both sides. And then you can glide just underneath the jawbone there. Again, very gentle pressure, checking in with them as you go along, and just making sure that that feels comfortable, and then tracing off the top of the head. Once we finish with that, if you're using the Joya rollers, you would do similar kinds of thing. It just gives you a little more flexibility to do circular movements and rotations and really move some of that fascia and some of those adhesions in the face. You can get a little more creative around the eyes if you like. Circular movements. There's some really important points right along the outside of the eye which govern vision acuity, and you can stimulate those. That oftentimes feels good, especially if they work on the computer a lot. And then again, get creative using the facial Joya rollers, and easy to do swiping movements with these. Enhance circular effect, and then always finish by just dragging off the scalp. Then what we would do is, now that they've had the therapy of the eyepieces, you can pull those off and then gently place the iPad over the eyes. And then you're ready for your next step.